Taurus, what's up? This is Brandon with Well Intuitive here to do your weekly energy read for July 23rd through the 30th. I hope you guys are coming off a fantastic weekend. I hope it was fun or productive if you had to work. I hope that the week has been productive so far if you had to go to work and you were getting those Mondays in. Hope it wasn't too boring. But yes, this is just a simple energy read to help you get through the next 7 days. None of this is like pass or fail, guaranteed doom and gloom if you don't listen to it. No, it's not like that at all. This is just a little bit of advice from your ancestors, from the universe at large, from source. However you want to think about it, this is a little bit of hopefully divine guidance to help assist you through the next 7 days, help you maximize, help you bring things towards you that you want to be gravitated in your arena. But let's go ahead and get into the reading. What do we have for the beautiful Taurians, my fellow Taurians out there? I hope everybody is having a good week so far. Let's give them some good guidance, make it clear, make it inspirational, make it motivational, any kind of ational you want, Taurus. Yes, let's make it wonderful. Give them some good guidance with a whoop. There we are. All right, so wonderful. We're starting out this reading, Taurus, my Taurians, with dreams. So let's make sure not only are we paying attention to our dreams, but if you have aspirations that you are trying to work towards, let's start making those steps. Let's keep working towards that. Let's keep at it because we're on our divine path. We need to keep listening to that divine wisdom. We need to pay attention to our dreams as well, our actual dreams, our REM dreams as well, so that we can make sure that we're not missing out on any guidance from the universe, any guidance from the creator, any guidance from your ancestors. They like to speak to us in our dreams because that's when we're most vulnerable. That's when they can really have an open dialogue and really get some things across to us. And if you have a dream to where something really stands out, to where something happens in it to you where you're like, that was really weird, or that was super exciting, or that was freaking horrifying, make sure that you write it down real quick, or go look it up on your phone. There's plenty of resources on the internet that'll help you figure out and define what that dream was trying to gift to you. But a lot of times what's actually happening in the dream isn't what's being the message being delivered to you. So let's make sure that we're paying attention to them, because there's going to be a lot of information coming to us from that plane of existence. I don't know if it's a higher or lower plane. It's more than likely a higher one. But yes, we want to pay attention to those dreams because they are trying to gift you with a little bit more wisdom, a little bit of another chink in the or another chain in the fence. So let's make sure that we're paying attention to it, that we're open to it, and that we're interpreting it in the right way. Sometimes something that was really horrifying in a dream means something completely different when you put definition to it. So let's be open to receive that wisdom as well. And you want to, like I said, you want to pay attention to your aspirations, things that you dream about doing as well, because a lot of the energies in the universe are pushing us in those directions. So let's make sure that we're walking our most inspirational paths, okay? That's great energy to start out with, Taurus. You guys feel great out there. Let's continue to stay grounded. Let's continue to get physical. But yes, let's make sure that we're planting those roots in the soil, that we're an earth sign. So let's make sure that we're a part of it. Let's make sure that we're being a part of the very thing that we influence. Okay, let's not just be out there blindly pushing people in directions. Let's make sure that we're grounded, that we're rooted into our own earth sign, so that we are putting our strongest self forth. We want to stay grounded. We don't want to get too floaty. That can lead to us only focusing on what we want to do instead of putting it into action and starting to make progress towards these dreams and these aspirations. So let's make sure that we're staying grounded, that we're putting in action, putting in actual work to take steps towards whatever dreams we want to make reality. Okay? Also, for my beautiful Taurians, let's make sure that we're keeping our emotions in check, not letting them make us see red all the time and charge and be our bullish selves. So let's make sure that we're keeping our emotions in check so that we're putting our best foot forward. This is also sacral energy. So this is right above the root. This is also going to balance itself out by applying ourselves to keeping ourselves rooted and grounded and working towards our higher dreams and our divine selves. So let's make sure that we're keeping our emotions in check, so that way we stay in this creative drive, this creative wave that we've been riding on. I know as far as other aspects of our lives, it's been tough. It's been really tough to maintain this emotional balance, to keep check of our emotions, but we can do it. That's one of our strengths, is that when we see something that we want to get done, we don't stop until it's done. We keep going, we keep moving, we keep pushing, we keep learning, we keep doing everything that we have to do to be successful in whatever it is that we want to accomplish. And we're going to want to put that foot forward, especially in this week, so that we're making progress towards our ultimate dreams, towards our higher self, our divine selves. Okay, but we're only going to do that if we're keeping cool and we're able to continually lock into that crown energy that's been so prevalent in our lives over the past year. Okay, let's keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, because we are on our divine paths. We just have to have that fortitude, have that willpower to keep on walking. No matter how tough it gets, no matter how difficult somebody tells us it is, we have to be willing to put in the work, and we're only going to be able to do it if we're focused, clear, and enjoying what we're doing. All right? Also, for my beautiful Taurians, I love this. You guys feel fantastic this week. We're going to continue to express ourselves in a beautiful way. I know we have been doing this even with the Mercury retrograde going on right now. I can feel, and I've experienced it from a lot of my fellow Taurians that I know of, that we've been keeping a cool head about a lot of this stuff. Why? Because a lot of it we do ourselves, so we can see ourselves in it, and so we're able to kind of come to it with a very clear and balanced mind. So let's continue to do that. Let's continue to express ourselves in the way that we know how, because that's going to help out a lot of people right now, especially with a lot of our crowns being wide open and pouring in from the universe right now. We're going to have to gift that out. We're going to have to be willing to give it to the collective at large, not just to ourselves, because that's greedy. No, you want to be able to pay all this forward. You want to continue to be a gift to your universe, not a something that's only pulling from it and causing a deficit. All right, we don't want any deficits. We want everybody to feel a surplus, even ourselves. And when you do that, like I like to tell my other signs, when you extend that kindness, that generosity, that wisdom down and out and over the horizon, it comes right back around into your life. That's what manifestation is all about, is paying it out and bringing it right back around to you. It's cyclical. That's what chakras are. They're wheels. They're supposed to turn, not stay like this and stagnant. So keep turning your wheels. Keep extending yourself out, because people need us right now. They need the strength of the Taurus. They need the wisdom of the Taurus, because we've been gifted with a lot of things that people have no idea about. They're curious about it. They want to learn about it, but maybe they don't have the bravery to say something about it or to ask the questions that they want to ask. But one wonderful thing about Taurians is we don't need you to ask. We'll tell you what we know so that you're well informed. So let's continue to do that. Let's continue to keep that chakra going, that throat chakra. That's what this card is. It's blue for a reason. There's a beautiful songbird on there huffing his chest out for a reason. Let's continue to express ourselves in that beautiful Taurian way, okay? All right. I'm loving this. This is like a rainbow over here. We have all the chakras covered so far except for the crown. But this is going to assist us as well. Oh. No, we're missing one. The heart chakra as well, but whatever. Yeah. So let's make sure that we're continuing to be inspired, that we're continuing to glow from within. We don't need anything else to shine. Why? Because we've gone through this freaking insane level of muck and mire, and we're coming out of it. Some of us are still going through it, but we're coming out of it, and from experiencing what we have. And continuing to push forward, we're beginning to radiate out that warmth. So we want to continue to do this, Taurus. We want to continue to glow. We want to be the stars in our solar systems, in our universes. We don't want to be a clump of dirt. We don't want to be a pile of rocks, unless they're precious stones. But let's make sure that we're being our beautiful Taurian selves and not the raging bulls that we can be, okay? And we're going to do that by continuing to do things that inspire us, by working towards our dreams, by believing in our dreams and believing that they can happen. Don't get bogged down by the difficulty of something. There's nothing like working hard for something and attaining that victory, bringing home the big W. Let's make sure that we're continuing to work towards that because it's there. We're already on the path. You just have to be willing to go, to keep going, even if it gets tough. So let's continue to glow. And when you glow, you don't need anything else to shine. Everything at the bottom of the ocean does not get sunlight to create the light that it has. It creates it from within. And that's what we need to continue to do. That's why we've been challenged the way we have, so that we can assist others through this same challenge. Okay? And also for the beautiful, beautiful Taurians, what did we just talk about? That willpower, that fortitude. We must be our tortoise self and keep going, even though it's a desert, and that turtle is definitely not looking like he's built for that desert. Turtle is still making it. Turtle is still going. There's an oasis somewhere. There's a puddle of water just with that turtle's name on it, and it knows it, and that's why it's going. That's why it's not going to stop. It's not going to allow the desert to beat it. And that's the Taurian way. We don't allow anything to beat us. We punch through walls. We crush towers. That's what we do. That's what we have been doing. And we have to keep going. We have to keep going because now it's about building our own towers and making our forts and creating our kingdoms. That's what we want to keep doing. So keep pushing, Taurus. Keep crawling through this desert because there is an oasis waiting for you. There is something waiting for you at the end of it. And it's going to be beautiful as long as you allow yourself the bravery to keep on going. And finally, for the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Taurus, we're going to continue to exhibit that inner glow. Like I said, we've been tried immensely over the past year. Like it seems like the universe couldn't stop finding new ways to really test us and see exactly where, if we were strong enough to continue forward or if we were just going to collapse. But we didn't collapse. We kept going. So keep that up. You are beautiful right now, Taurus. You're shining. You're brilliant. Like I said, you're glowing. You don't need anything. You don't... I love the moon. But the moon shines with the light from the sun. But the sun doesn't need anything to shine. It just glows. And that's what we're doing right now. That's what solar plexus energy is all about. Is glowing from within and radiating that warmth out to your larger environment, to your universe at large. Okay? So this is about being bigger than all of the stuff that has challenged us. We've succeeded. We've conquered it. So let's start to exhibit this victory. All right? Continue to exhibit the victory. Well, that's all I have for you for right now, Taurus. Your energy feels great. You guys are coming into this week strong. So let's keep on working. Let's keep building. We've been through so many towers at this point. Like we look at towers and we're like, I'll climb that and I'll bring it down myself. And that's just how we're operating right now. So let's continue to be that strength, continue to be that pillar, continue to be that solar plexus, or the whatever you want to call it. Let's make sure that we're creating a stellar nursery. Because that's what we're being tasked with doing after having come through all of this. All of the things that have been challenging us over the past year or so. So keep going, Taurus. I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. I'll be back with the weekend vibes for you when it comes on Friday. So in the meantime, take care of yourselves, all right? I love you guys immensely. Take care. Peace. Namaste.